Hey everybody, this is Adam with So Wizard Podcast. We're trying a new YouTube series, The Commute. I'm on my way to work right now. Figured we'd start with John Wick. John Wick was a phenomenal movie, came out of nowhere. It was made by a stuntman who actually worked with Keanu Reeves for most of his career, so the guy really knew how to get the action right, and anyone who's seen John Wick knows they absolutely got the action right, if nothing else. Luckily for the first John Wick movie, they got everything right. What's bothering me about John Wick now, with John Wick 3 coming out, and also The Continental, the TV show, which I believe is going to be on Showtime, possibly Starz, one of the premium cable networks, I feel like it's all gotten way too big. John Wick 1, he was the guy. He was the guy you sent to kill the boogeyman, directly taken from the movie. They keep saying Baba Yaga, which I thought was a female witch, but whatever it is. He was the guy who took out the other guy. He was the end-all of the assassins. When they introduced the Continental, it was a great move because it gives you the world under our world. Having it be a small, contained universe showed that he wasn't the only assassin, he was just the best of the assassins. He wasn't like a low-man hitman for a mob. It was a real thing. They even made it feel like kind of an ancient society that might have been around forever with all their established rules and their own currency and their own lingo and all that. That was all fantastic. My issue starts in John Wick 2. It gets so big, especially, and there's spoilers here for John Wick 2 if for some reason you haven't seen it yet. John Wick is talking to Swearingen, whatever the character's name was, the guy who ran the Continental for him, Ian McShane's character. They're in Central Park in New York City, and everybody in the park stops. There's got to be 100 extras in that scene. It makes you feel like, who's not an assassin? Or is the audience the only people in the world who's not involved with this assassin world in some way? It got kind of ridiculous. I know that's the problem with sequels, especially in action movies, is where do you go from here? It always has to go up and get bigger. I do like the voucher thing. I like how they brought John back into the world, even though he said he was out, and that's probably just going to be the thing going forward. Yeah, I'm out. No, I'm not. But with so many people being involved as the assassins, it just feels like it's getting out of hand. And the trailer for John Wick 3, while most of it was pretty cool, the martial arts still look on point, the action looks great, the gunplay is great, there's that scene where he chucks 10 knives at the guy on the ground, looks awesome, but then you get that motorcycle scene. Was that taken from Mission Impossible 2? That looked horribly stupid. My fear going forward with John Wick 3 and the Continental TV show is that this is going to keep getting bigger and bigger. The world's going to open up more and more, and it's going to stop being interesting. It's not going to be this sleeper hit that came out and shocked everybody. Now there's expectations. The expectations are set so high, and it looks like it's going the way of Fast and Furious 17 or The Expendables, where it's just too much and they miss the mark. That's my big fear with John Wick 3. That's my big fear with these small franchises getting blown out of proportion. It kind of reminds me of what The Transporter was in the early 2000s. The first Transporter movie is really enjoyable. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's really enjoyable. John Wick, way better than the first Transporter movie. Transporter 2 was an abomination. It was so bad, you can't watch the first one anymore. John Wick 2 wasn't that level of bad, but they're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until this amazing franchise is an okay franchise or a why didn't they stop 3 movies ago franchise. I wish there was some quality control in the movie business where they could just be happy that they made a good one, they did it right, let's leave it alone unless there's a really compelling way to keep going. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to our channel. We're experimenting with YouTube, we're figuring it all out as we go, trying new things. The direct focus is going to be a mainstay. Marital martial arts isn't gone forever. My wife is just very busy, and sometimes we have opposite schedules, so it's hard to link up to watch a movie, sit down, plan it out, and record. But that should be back at some point. Make sure you listen to So Wizard Podcast. Check out SoWizardPodcast.com. Drop us a line on social media. Tell us if you like this. Tell us if you hated this. Give me some topic ideas. All right, thanks.